Hello, hello. Uh-oh. Not the camera. Gotta get the clear, gotta get the clear. Is that good? Should be A-okay. I gotta get a camera just for streaming. Dang, my hair is long. It is getting very long. Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? Finally? Okay, yeah. I think we are. Walking down the Albatross, the only path I know. It never haunts me. It only calms me. Hello, hello, hello. Let me send out this link on my Discord that we are live. We are live. We are back. We are back, baby. New YouTube video is out. Let me share this, copy. The new YouTube video is out. My life as a filmmaking student. 5 things that I learned in film school. Let me send this out. We are live. Let's see. I'd like to talk about my journey at film school here coming to a close. By the way, I'm eating banana nut bread. It's very good. Banana nut bread is my favorite dessert. Well, one of my favorites. It's up there, top 3, easily. My grandma made it, so if it's made from love, then it's gonna taste a lot better. And that's the truth. It's the best ingredient. Best ingredient is love. My final semester of film school is here. I have a couple more weeks left. I graduate early May. And with just a couple weeks left of film school, my main priority, besides all of the work that I have to worry about, my senior thesis film, which is going incredible, and my music, content creation, all of my classes, film club, this big film that we're making for our film club. Besides all of that, my main priority is enjoying the moments before I'm no longer a student, because I don't anticipate being a college student ever again, or a student in general, in education. So it's a huge chapter that's coming to a close for me. And I know that, it's very exciting for me to think about, all the fun things that are, wow, my hair. Oh my gosh. How to pronounce my name? Tommy Kazakowicz. My last name is Kazakowicz. And then I just take the T from Tommy and put it in the first half of my last name to get Tozak. Wow, my hair is crazy right now. That is insane. It's not coming down. But yeah, enjoying the moments, enjoying the time before I'm no longer a student. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where life's gonna lead me specifically after college, but I trust God. I trust that life's gonna take me where I'm meant to go. But I do know that right now, I'm here at school only for like another month. So all of my friends here, all of the locations, all of the places, all of the things to do as a student, you know, I'm always gonna be able to come back to campus. I'm always gonna know the people that I know now. I'm always gonna know these friends. But right now, specifically, the situation with me as a student here on campus, the student experience, doing things as a student, I'm not gonna be able to get that ever again in my life. And I know banana nut bread. I know that this phase of my life is not going to be, or it is going to be something I cherish so much as I'm older, as I'm an adult. I feel that so deep in my soul. Like, I know for the rest of my life, I'll be looking back and be like, man, like, that was like college student. That was something special. And it's not necessarily anything like, it's not like after college, because I think after college, like what I feel, and a lot of people say, and is like, the 20s is the best decade of your life, and after college, and you're like free, and you do all these things, and um, but while I'm in college now, it's like, man, I'm savoring this a lot, and it's not necessarily any better, um, or it's not necessarily any like worse than my future phases, my future chapters. Like right now, oh man, my life as a filmmaking student is something that I'm really trying to savor and cherish while I have it for only a few short weeks. Today I'm excited. I'm gonna hang out with the boys at the editing suite. We're gonna watch the March Madness games. That's the other thing. Um, man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are also the man, the myth, the legend. I'm in the end of my college experience too. Yeah, I think a lot of people are right now. Um, and honestly, like just remember, yeah, like this is it's like you got to have a bucket list of things you want to do as a college student. And I don't know, man. It's I'm just trying to what I was saying, March Madness. March Madness, biggest college sporting event in the world. The semifinals are today, the two semifinals, so it's gonna be fun. Gonna watch that with the boys. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Terrence, there's one of the boys, Terrence. Lucid Tear. You haven't even scratched the surface of your potential. You got this. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the love. You as well, my guy. You are incredible. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Terrence is you'll see Terrence in the new YouTube video. He's in there. Um a lot of vlogs coming out soon. I'm excited. Um but me and Terrence we're film students with each other. And yeah, I mean, we're getting together today. We're going to have fun. But I'm just trying to enjoy these last moments as a student, as a film student. Because again, like once it's gone, it's can't get time back. Time is such a fascinating thing. Beautiful video. Thank you, Terrence. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you and your love and support, as always. Awesome content, bro. Distinctive. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm getting back into the it's very busy right now for me in college. I got another YouTube vlog coming out, YouTube film school vlog coming out soon in that we did in the city. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Wow. Um, but I'm super excited for my content coming up. After graduation, I'm gonna have the amount of time I'm gonna have after graduation is gonna be insane. And it's just gonna be content here, left and right. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be amazing. I could not be more excited, honestly, for everything. Um, and you guys let me know what you want to see, please. Like, just tell me like any ideas, topics, types of videos that you want me to make. Right now, I'm focusing more on like film school stuff because I'm only gonna be able to document my life as a film student for the next 4 weeks. So that's my content's gonna be about. Again, I have another film school vlog coming out soon. But, like, any other topics you guys want me to explore, like, this summer, after May, once May starts, like May, June, July, August, that whole summer, I'm just gonna be making so much content, so many YouTube videos, and I just wanna do all the ideas and have fun and explore everything, and I wanna hear what you guys want from me. Your videos have helped me a lot. Thank you. It makes me very happy to hear. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for expressing that. That's why I make them. Truly. That is my mission with my content is to help others to awaken something within them, awaken the soul. Your Just Right video was a game changer for me. I'm very creative after doing these exercises. Oh, that's amazing. Ah, that's incredible. That's the point. That's the point of the video. Is and honestly, I didn't like when I made that video. I was like, oh yeah, this feels good. This feels right. Like it feels like God is telling me to make this video. But when I did, I didn't know it was gonna like blow up like it did. Um, that was crazy. That was pretty crazy. What is it now? It's at wow, almost 700,000 views. That's insane. That's crazy. Yeah. More videos like that. I wanna make more videos on that, like, on that, and journaling. I wanna make more videos on journaling. I wanna make more videos on creativity and all that jazz. I love that stuff. That for me is, like that's my home. That's my player base. That's my zone. That's my flow. That's my flow state. That's what I enjoy doing, making videos about that stuff. I'm a senior in high school, too scared that I will not get accepted to college. Feeling too stupid for that. Oh, don't say that. You're not stupid. I promise. Even though I really want to. By the way, I love your videos. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching the content. I get it. Uh, Exit and enter in different chapters is a very intimidating thing. Um, I'm sure you've heard it before, but it's very true that us, because we're all young people, is that we remember that we're young. There's so much time to do all these things. There's no need to worry or rush about a lot of the big things that life is throwing at us as we go through the years. Um, but I would really get close to this is I feel like getting older going into because I remember it was around my freshman year of college, so around your age, just a few years back for me, where I started to really get close to my own soul, you know. And I feel like around the end of high school is like a really great time to start like getting close to yourself and your own soul and understanding, the whole idea of like an existential crisis at what age you get that. But coming closer to who you are, and I promise the closer that you work on your own relationship to yourself, your relationship to your soul, who you are. I mean, like if you believe in God, following God, um, but I think that like following yourself and your own soul it would be super important for a journey with God. But you need to get close to yourself, and the more you do that, I promise, the more that's the best way to go about these worries that you're talking about. Um, Scared of certain colleges accepting you, or scared of where your life's going to go, or unsure of the answers, or unsure of which directions to go. The closer that you get to yourself and your own soul, the closer that you develop that relationship, that will bring the answers, that will release the fears, that will build the trust, that will help you have faith. Um, and I say it in my videos, the Just Right video is like we all have the answers. It's just a matter of unlocking them, and we have to do these things with ourselves to work on our relationship to ourselves and to our ideas. You have a great power within, a great power within that is unstoppable. Everyone has it. Everyone can unleash it. Just about doing the things that'll help that. Maybe a video about your perspective tips on overcoming blocks procrastination when someone knows what they want, should be doing, but are postponing it. Def not me. I love that. Thank you. I'm gonna put that down. I'll talk about it a bit now. Um, Tips on overcoming procrastination with doing something you know you should. I still suffer with procrastination for sure. I was a pretty chronic procrastinator in the past in my first few years of college. Um, but I still suffer with it. And I think something that there's a bunch of ways to go about it. There's the discipline route where you do something, every day, or you do the small things that you need to do in order to tackle the big picture goal. So if it's like, oh, I want to write this script, but I'm too lazy. So let me incorporate discipline so that I write at least a page a day. And then once that's done, then you rewrite and all those things. So you implement discipline, but then there's also and discipline can overcome that struggle, or discipline can help you defeat the stuck feeling or the feeling of just not wanting to do it, which is whether it's like laziness or just unmotivation. Um, but I think that there's you can even get deeper into it, deeper into the root of like, okay, well, why am I not motivated? Why am I feeling lazy? Why am I not wanting to do it? And then you get into your own like reflections of what you actually want to do, or finding the magic in the thing that you're doing, remembering the dream, and then that unlocks the the feeling of it being fun. And then you don't really need to use discipline because there's not really that block or that laziness. You want to do it. That's where you see the people, the artists who put in hours and hours into their work, and they don't sleep and they don't eat, and obviously everything in balance, right? You don't want to shut yourself off from the world, but what they're tapping into is something extremely powerful. They don't need discipline. I would not describe that as discipline in the way that we, look at discipline. For them, it's not even like, oh, this is oh, I gotta put in the discipline to put in all these. It's like, no, they're just doing it because they just feel called and they can't help themselves. So I feel like if you can do that, if you can remember the dream and remember what you're doing, and make it fun for yourself, if you can find a way to do that, there's different ways that I do that. I could do a video on that. That unlocks the kind of power where you just wake up with a purpose. You wake up with a mission. You wake up and you can't wait to do it. It's not something it's like, oh, I gotta get to this thing. It's like, no, like I genuinely like I want to finish this meal so I can go work on this song. I wanna I wanna shape my day around so I have enough time to get to this thing, as opposed to like pushing it off and procrastinating. And then you incorporate discipline in the ways of like with certain things, maybe like, I don't know, exercise or journaling even. I think journaling can require discipline. But for the work itself, if you're like an artist, I think that you want that to be fun and creative and you want to be looking forward to it. I think if you could do that, then it's a matter of balance, and then the problem becomes balance and everything, which I think is a better problem to have than lack of motivation or lack of passion. Um, like even with the song that I'm working on right now, my first single, you know, I've gone ups and downs with it. There's been phases with it where I've been wanting to like work on it. Like I'm just finding pockets of time between class to work on it, and I'm like, this is incredible. This feels amazing. It doesn't feel like I need discipline. It doesn't feel like I need to work on it. It's like I want to, and I am working on it, and it's fun. And now, right now, I'm hitting this phase where I don't really feel like touching it, um, because because it's just like I'm at a certain stage with mixing that's just not too fun for me. But that's maybe an area where I can implement the discipline to just force myself to get through that stage and then find the fun again. But overall, big picture wise, if your overall biggest problem is just like no motivation or laziness or lack of passion, then I think there's something deeper than just a simple matter of fixing it with discipline. There's something deeper, I think, there. They need to unblock, so that you can so that that fun, wanton engagement with the project comes to fruition, and that'll help you help push you through, and that will help with procrastination. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely do a procrastination video at some point after I graduate, for sure. Maybe video. Oh, do you think that clarity is the key? Clarity, it depends. Um, I think certainly we're never gonna have all of the answers, all the specific answers in front of us. We don't need to. In my video, when I say you already have your answers, that's about the power that you have to, get wisdom from within you. But you're never gonna be able to tell every single thing, in front of your face and in the future, and you don't need to, and you shouldn't. It takes a That's why you need courage and bravery. Um, so you certainly shouldn't let not having clarity on certain things stop you from moving forward. All you need clarity on, I think, is what you feel intuitively in your soul and in your heart. That's the only thing you really need clarity on. Once you have clarity on that, then you don't need clarity on all the other specific things. Then you can just move forward with where the tide wants to bring you, and then everything else comes. Um, but like even with like knowing what you want to do, or knowing, what path you should take, or what job you should choose. I don't think you necessarily need clarity on every single thing, a part of the picture. You just need to feel what direction you could go, and that could be something as simple as, I feel like I should do this, or I feel like maybe I should go over here, or go over there. I feel like I should try this. That's the only thing you need to feel. I wouldn't even say no, because no has to do with logic and the intellect. But feeling comes with the heart and with emotion. And when you feel it in your soul, and that's different from the part of you that wants, instant gratification, whether it's delving into temptations, that could be, like, oh, I feel like doing that. But that's not truly what you feel, truly what you want. That's not true heart's desire, right? It's more surface level. But if you can tap into your heart and what's deep there, then you feel the direction there, you follow it. You don't need clarity on all the other specific answers. Again, those things will come. Um, yeah. Hey, Luke, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Good to see everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate all of you and your presence and your time. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing incredible. I hope everyone's working on their projects, working on themselves, doing fun things. I hope you find something today that you enjoy. Remember that today is no better, no worse than yesterday or tomorrow or any other day in your life. Today is the day. Today is the only day. So give yourself permission to love, to have fun, because if you don't do that now, it's never going to happen until you do. So I hope everyone is doing great, finds peace in the right places, and does something good for themselves. Um, for me, something, I said this before at the beginning of the live, I only have a few weeks left of being a college student. So I'm just trying to enjoy the time right now here on campus with myself, with all of my friends. And yeah, just making memories while I can, because I'm not going to be a college student again. That's something that I'm trying to do for myself on top of all the other work that I have, all the other incredible projects I have going on, including my senior thesis film, which is called Dear Julian. That's looking and feeling amazing. I'm going to start posting stills from that film on my Instagram. Um, some of my music, content creation, I'm going to be posting some filmmaking content the next few weeks because film school's almost over. So I want to take advantage while I'm here. And then I'll get into more other videos, like creativity and everything like that, once I graduate in a few weeks. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And again, I hope you guys are all doing incredible, working good with your projects. Greetings from Austria. Hey, Benny. Hello to Austria. Hello to Austria. Thank you. Thank you for being here. That is amazing. Got to sit down with a pen and paper for a longer period of time, I think. Thanks for the insight. Yep. You do that long enough, you start hitting gold. That's just how it works. The mind is an incredible thing. The mind when led by the heart, can do powerful things. And that's what it is. You gotta tap into your heart. That's what it is. Um, but yeah, let me know if you guys what other ideas you guys want me to talk about, what other things you want me to um, make videos about. I'm all you. I'm here for you guys. That is why I'm doing this. That is why I am making videos about this stuff. Because I really care about myself and my own journey and my own mission and what I want to do and what I want, how I want to use my potential uh, on this planet. Um, and I really just feel called to inspire others. And that's why I'm making all this content. And I feel called to inspire others in the way, in certain ways that I feel inspired by the world around me, which is through art and creativity. Um, so yeah. Hi from the UK. Hey, hello to UK. I love your smiley face. Give you one back. Hello to the UK. I still got to get over to Europe. Haven't been there yet. I'm excited. After graduation. Oh, when I go to Europe, that'll be it. That'll be the time. My struggle with journaling is I'm never able to tap into that deep thinking flow of writing, but that's probably caused by the lack of experience and commitment to it. Um, Definitely don't put this idea of the deep thinking flow and writing on like a pedestal of like some kind of enlightenment thing where you have to go on a long journey to get there. Certainly skills increase over time, but the point of the video that I made was that anyone can do this at any time. Tomorrow you can write and come across something that is just profound. It's a thing that you need right now in the moment. You don't need anything more intelligent or specific than it. It's the answer that you need. And it's always at your disposal. You just have to believe it and you just have to do it. Um, and honestly, like when you're looking for, mm, as you journal and you write and you're trying to find, okay, what are the, what are the answers from this thing or what does it look like? What form does it take? Don't limit the form or what the form could be. Um, you may think that you haven't come across it yet, but maybe you have. Maybe the answers are already there. You just don't know it. You gotta look. You gotta don't limit in your mind what it could be and what it could look like. Like it could be something very simple, like you stream of conscious right for 10, 20 minutes. And maybe you don't maybe it doesn't seem like, oh well, there's nothing here that seems intelligent or wise or it doesn't have to be in the form of like a Chinese proverb. It could be something very again, you in the video I say you write and then your intuitive impressions of the words are the answers that you need. So the answers that you need are your intuitive impressions from your writings, which means as you read and you're writing back, what are your what is your intuition telling you about what you wrote? What is your reflection on it? And intuition, I believe, comes from the heart. So don't think about it. Don't try and analyze it logically. Because when you do that, then it's like, oh, it doesn't look like or it doesn't add up to something super wise. Again, like it's not in the form of a it is not in the form of a Chinese proverb, therefore it must not be wise. Don't think, use your intuition, use your heart. What are your intuitive impressions? How do you feel about what you just wrote? Those are the answers that you need, and those are the answers that are connected to that deep, profound wisdom. So don't limit the form of what it could be. Again, you may have already come across your incredible answers and wisdom, but because of maybe you're looking for something more specific or more direct, you're not tapping into your heart and what your heart's trying to tell you about what you're writing. Um, so yeah, don't put it on the pedestal. Don't think it's something out there far away that you'll get to eventually or one day. Again, the skills increase, certainly. We're all on our journeys and I'm on my journey and we're gonna get better with all these things, working with ourselves over time. But it's all within us and it's all at our disposal right here, right now. Um, so I promise that if you really look for it, if you use your heart to tap into it, you'll be able to sense what it's trying to tell you. And maybe and try not to look for any like specific answers. Be open to everything. Have an open heart with it. Maybe you're looking for something, but actually what you need is something else, you know? I think that the mind catches up to what the soul has always known. And so our mind can try and analyze too much and try and make sense of things and try and but it's just always playing catch up with the soul, with the heart that knows everything, that already feels everything and feels the best thing right here in this moment, feels the answer, the true wise answer. So again, tap in with the heart. Um, and don't think that because of a lack of experience or commitment that you need to level up to eventually get to the greatest answers down the line. You already have that power right now. So yeah, just keep writing, just keep going for it and keep feeling it out. I think that the journey should be with your heart's journey, your soul's journey. And come closer to your own intuition, come closer to your own feelings, and using your feelings more. Um, and that's why I think that generally the reason why we have become very disconnected from our own soul and our own intuition is because we've become sensorily, I don't know if that's a word, sensorily like numbed out, I think, and overstimulated by our technological creations. Whether it's scrolling, whether it's fast food, whether it's this or that. I mean, everything. I mean, video games, you know, all of those things. We feed the senses so much, but we get numbed out. It disconnects us from our own power within, our own intuition, the wisdom from the soul. Disconnects us from God. Disconnects us from you know all these things. So that's a part of the soul's journey. Um, but the more we get in contact with it, the more we'll discover we have within ourselves. While journaling about random stuff, I realized how much I suffer from a 9 to 5. So I'm expanded to a wider research and now I'm quitting by start of June. Yeah. 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 Journaling, yeah, that's again, that's why like if you if you stay open to your journaling and what it could be trying to show you, and then you feel like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling like a pattern here of this is how I truly feel about something, and then you notice like maybe an issue or something that you have to address. That's what usually happens. That's like something from the subconscious comes into consciousness and comes to fruition. You learn more about it, and then you can see that your soul's really trying to tell you something there through your writing, and then you do whatever you need to do based off of that. You reflect on it. But yeah, like your stream of conscious, right? You journal. It'll show you what you're really feeling. It'll show you the thing that you need to address. And the faster you address it, then you can go very far with it. And you'll see your life upgrade in real time. So I'm happy to hear that you came across that revelation that, ideally, it feels true in you and you have to do something about it. And all you have to do is feel the direction of where it should take you. You don't need to know logically how everything's going to play out. Like, oh, I'm going to go from this job to this job and then start over here and go there. And then this is going to happen. Like, what you have right here, right now is enough. You feel something that you need to do, and then you're going to do it and you just follow through and you trust it. And you know that your soul cannot lead you astray. Thank you. You're welcome. Of course. Thank you for asking. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Zevian, what's up, Zevian? How you doing? Thank you for coming. Hello, hello, Mariti. Hello, I'm from Bushra Kanwal from Pakistan. Hello, Bushra. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your presence. I'm from India. Wow. Thank you for being here. Love to India. Love to India. Hello, everyone. I'm Jose Mourinho. Isn't that the name of a um, soccer coach? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's funny. You share the name with the soccer coach. Champions League is happening. The games are next week. Have you seen Pink Flamingos? I want to see it in theaters today. Pink Flamingos. I've not heard of this movie. Although I'll look into it. Sometimes I don't feel like to write my diary daily. I feel lazy sometimes. I get it. I struggle too. I don't I don't journal every day. Um, I think um, something that can help maybe instead of like making it a something that you have to um, you can just like be like, okay, I'm gonna journal just for a minute, literally, and just write. Don't feel like you have to sit there for 15, 20 minutes because then maybe it's like, oh, I'll do it eventually or later, and you keep pushing it off. Maybe just like I'll journal for a minute or I'll journal a sentence or two. And that's it. Maybe that's all you need, and you do that every day. But also like if scheduling it feels too forced, something else you could try out is just journaling when you feel a notable emotion throughout the day. So if you just feel something deeply, or you feel like, you know, let's say you're listening to a song and then the lyric makes you feel something profound, then journal about that moment. Journal about um, what you're feeling, and in that way, it feels more natural. It can feel more voluntary. It could feel more charged and motivated. The journal entry, and it feels right. And you do that, not only you're going to get closer with your own emotions, but you're going to get closer to the activity of journaling and that practice. And then it just becomes a way, a way of life. Um, so you can find those little moments or pockets in the day where you feel something or you're having some kind of deep thought, and then journal on it and just write it down. It doesn't have to be a whole thing. You could just be like, I felt this, or I'm thinking about this thing, which is making me think about this, and I feel that, you know. Um, but yeah, I think the reason why journaling is a superpower is because there's so much that happens in our in us processing life in the mind, and in the heart with our emotions. There's so much that we process and we experience. And I guess it's like not journaling or having some kind of form of journaling in your life is like carrying around all this money, but you don't have like a bank to organize it in or keep it safe. Journaling allows you to see things for what they are, and helps you step back and helps you really look at all of the things that you're going through and all the things that you're feeling and all the things that you're, thinking. And when you can see it on paper, you can organize your thoughts and you look back at it. It really is a superpower of allowing you to see what steps you should take, as opposed to because it could be so much for us to handle just in our heads. Um, life, everything that life throws at us. So you journal, you get it there, and you can see it on paper, your thoughts and feelings on paper, and you feel like you're actively working with yourself and your own soul. And that's why it brings so many things like clarity and answers and directions and intuitions and knowing what you need to do and answers on so many things. That's why it brings all of that. That's why it's a superpower in life. Um, so yeah, journaling is a what is very it's a way of life, and I think it should be something that everyone does, like everyone. Um, yeah, journaling. I think biggest things that I'm most passionate about are in terms of content creation. Probably is just like journaling, creativity, and intuition. Um, I've never seen it. Evian, you've never seen it. I've never seen it as well. I gotta watch it though. Journaling or diary writing is a very powerful habit. It helps us to introspect and improve ourselves on a regular basis. Yes, it's a great habit. It's a very powerful habit. If you have it, if you have that as a habit, it takes you far. It takes you very, very far. I have a lot of journals too. I have so many. I have so many. I probably shouldn't have as much as I do. I think I have probably like 15 or 20, just for different reasons. Like journal here in the morning, journal use this one when I'm feeling this, or use this journal to talk to God, or use this journal when I'm, you know, at a certain place. I use this journal if I hear like tips about something, about anything. This journal for content. Uh, it's, so I can get into it, but there's so many like up there on my shelf. I see. Is it a bad thing to get interest in most of the things you came across? Like this has happened with me recently for like 3 years, from electronics to game programming to aim linked. I love to learn stuff. That's awesome. Even religions and languages. That's awesome. It's definitely not a bad thing if you love so many things. I think it's incredible, and you're experiencing a lot of great things in your life. Um, I mean, everything comes with a certain challenge or a balance. Maybe the challenge that brings is a difficulty to commit to one thing. Never feel like you have to necessarily choose or make certain sacrifices of like, if I do one of these things, I can never do the other things. As long as you balance things right, you can always have fun with so many different things. That's why for me, like I don't want to choose between being a musician and being a filmmaker. I want to do both. That's why I'm making music and I'm making films, because I just love both so much with my heart. Um, and maybe like I was saying before, like you don't need to know all the answers or have clarity on everything specific. You just need to have a strong feeling in the direction you should go. So if you have all of these interests and all these things, but maybe one thing sticks out in particular with your heart, like I feel that this gaming program internship or this thing, I should go more into it and maybe start there, or just commit to that. And then as long as you feel that, you don't have to know or think like, oh, I guess I have to choose game programming and that's what it is for the rest of my life. It's like, no, maybe because you feel like you need to go there, then you start doing that, you expand on that, and then something else happens where that actually led you to an opportunity with other like some opportunity with language in the future. I really believe in that of jump into certain things and not need to know how everything's going to play out logically, but you just need to feel one thing in one direction and you go that way. Um, and that's all you need. That's really all you need. So don't feel like you have to necessarily choose or make big sacrifices for the rest of your life. Right now, it's incredible that you love so many things, and all you have to do is just feel the direction of where you need to go. Don't think about it necessarily. Don't try to overanalyze, but you feel it out. It's like, okay, where do I feel most called to go? You know what? I just feel it. I just feel that I have to do this within this one thing that I love. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you're choosing it and sacrificing everything else for the rest of your life. Just go in that direction and trust. Um, yeah, and again, you can have everything else. Just about balance. Do you feel you have a deep connection to yourself and your purpose? Yes, a, a profound. I feel like I have a profound connection with myself and my purpose. I feel like I've lost mine. Well, I don't think you could ever really lose purpose. I believe that purpose is purpose itself. And I think for me, the meaning of life and the purpose of life, and a lot of it has to do with. Um, I explained this in the last live stream, but just being, the present moment, the eternal now, the just this right here, right now. Um, like if like you get married, the meaning of life in that moment is that marriage that you're having with that person. If you're grieving the death of your father, the meaning of life in that moment is the death of your father. If you're getting ice cream, the meaning of life in that moment is getting that ice cream. The meaning of life is just experience in general. And I think it's deeply connected to purpose, and purpose just has different forms that it takes on. Like for me, being a musician, or doing this or doing that, or making films or spending time with family. This is all my purpose, this is all my meaning. But I can never lose it. Even if I'm not aware of it or not conscious, I'm always being. I'm always here. I'm always existing. And so I can never lose that purpose, which is not as I don't think that purpose. I don't see purpose. I don't define it as like, oh, I've finally found my purpose. I think you've always been living as a purpose and with a purpose. And it's just about what form that you want that to take on as your experience in life. Um, and, we come into so many different chapters and experiences and phases in our life that there's no phase that's necessarily any better or worse than the next, than the previous one, and the next one. They all just perfectly complement each other in the painting of our life. Um, you don't need to you don't need to define or see this phase or this feeling that you're going through right now as something that's an even like a just like a bad experience. Um, it's like the saying, calm waters don't make a great sailor. That kind of saying, like what you're going through right now is what you need to be going through right now because it's creating space for what you really need to think about or ponder on, or how you're going to use, or how this time is being used, how life is pushing you right now to get closer to your soul and rely more on yourself and your answers, um, and not get lost in something else. I really do believe that like in every moment of our life we have exactly every single thing that we need to do the thing that we need to do in that moment, even if we feel like we want something else. Life is setting us up, um, so that we already have everything in front of us. And I think it's worth engaging that creative imagination, trying to see what life is trying to tell you. Um, and again, your purpose or your mission in life doesn't need to. You don't need to have all the answers right away. You don't need to know everything in order to be confident in some kind of mission that you're going forward with, and this is your whole plan. You just need to feel out where you should go now and what you should do now. And that doesn't have to be in the form of knowing, what job you're going to take right now, or what career you're going to take right now, or commit to for the rest of your life. It could be as something as simple as staying right here and journaling, or going to this place today, or watching this movie. It could look like anything. Um, it really can. And the more that you tap into that relationship you have with your own intuition, your own soul, again, that helps everything else, all these other big picture, everything takes care of itself. And that helps all these other big picture things of, oh, what do I want to do with my life? Or what am I going to be doing? Or, you know, what is my connection to myself, my purpose? But, we have, we live in a beautiful world. Um, Man doesn't mean a world where everything is always happy, but it is beautiful. And our own experience, it's a profound experience. Life is a profound experience of us living in this world and trying to make sense of it, and deciding what we feel about it, and what our beliefs are. And I think that if you always keep an open heart and you really take the time to truly reflect on who you are, um, what you feel like you need to do, um, I think that opens the scope for what you're able to experience in life. And also, I think now, like during these phases and these times where maybe we could feel lost or not have a purpose, um, you know, I think that now's now is more important than ever to not fall into temptation, um, to really listen to your consciousness, to your soul, you know, do what you know is best, um, protect yourself, and this too shall pass. This too shall pass, but that's like anything in life. The good and the bad will always pass. That's why you take it for what it is in each moment. Um, but yeah, and everything can always seem worse than it actually is. Um, but keep an open heart, and you're gonna do incredible things based off of just the conversations me and you have had in the past. And you are doing incredible things already, but you're gonna do more of that. And I think also another reason why we go through hard things on an existential level and a soul level is because it just shows how powerful we are and how much we're meant to do. Because we can't do the incredible things that we're gonna do in this life without facing these blocks or facing these issues or facing these hard phases. There's no way we can do all the amazing things without also going through this. We have to. So we have to invite it and welcome it and not define it as something necessarily bad. We take it for what it is. And we know it's meant to be here. Yeah, maybe certain things can suck and be hard, but we have to. We have to invite it. We have to. We can't shun it away or repress it. Um, there's a book I'm reading and about things like this, like hard times. I love this saying, which is I need to remember. It's chaos should be regarded as extremely good news. I feel like it's a very powerful mentality. If you can have that mentality to know that, oh wow, my whole world is shaken up. This is great news. This is a time for me to expand my horizon and scope of life and experience of life, and also um, to become stronger, but also to be more inviting of everything that life has to offer, not just the good. And the more you can be inviting and welcome everything, the more powerful you become, and the better the good becomes, the better the good feels. So again, we have to go through these things, and we want to. On the deepest, truest soul level, we want to. We would rather go through this than to not. Believe me, I know we all would, but it doesn't feel like we want to right now because it's hard and things can be painful. But on the deepest soul level, we want this. Believe me, we want this. It makes our lives so much better. Um, so yeah, we got this. Everything's gonna be okay because everything is okay and everything has been okay. Um, have you seen Rocco e Sui Fratelli? I've never seen it, or should I see it on my phone? You're right. I should see it at the movies. I have not seen that actually. I'll have to look that up. Rocco, is that a French movie? Is that what language is that? The more I learn, the more I want to learn. Exactly. I'm not over analyzing. The more you learn, the more you want to learn. I think that's a beautiful thing. Never stop that. Always pursue that. Always follow that. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Me? I pray. I pray upon awakening. Um, I think you have to start your day with a strong center, um, and already feeling fulfilled. You don't want to look for that fulfillment in other places in the future of the day. You start the day fulfilled and full, and that's like that's a great foundation to work off of for each day. Um, yeah, and just makes me more excited to experience life. Um, yeah. Tozak, what do you do? Are you a college student? Yeah, I'm a college student. I was saying this before in the live stream. I only have a few weeks left of being a college student, so I'm just trying to enjoy the time now, enjoy the memories. I'm in film school, so I make films, and I'm working on music. I do this. Social media is very important to me. Yeah, it's I'm excited for the next few weeks, but also it's bittersweet. I'm gonna be sad when I'm out, but you know, I trust God. I trust where life's taking me. Just check Pink Flamingo tickets sold out. Oh, are you into clothes? Not really. Not really into clothes. I mean, I love my style. I love clothes, the clothes that I have, but I'm not into like the whole clothing world. Not really. Hey Serena, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I felt it when you said what you are going through right now is what you need to go through right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it applies to everything. Like that's why when you're going through something so great and you feel that, it's good for you and you feel like, wow, like this is beautiful. This is a beautiful moment in life, then that's what you need to be going through right now. You're experiencing love and you deserve that and you feel like you could take it in more. That's why like the good becomes better. And then the bad is you don't try and create friction and try to not want it. You take it, and this is what you need right now. And again, I think it's a powerful mentality. Everything, and it creates a deep sense of a deep connection with everything around you, knowing that you are perfectly guided. I mean, that's again, it's a profound way to experience life. Did his phone die? My phone or someone else's? Um, time of this is impeccable. The timing of everything that happens is impeccable. I'm happy that you resonate. After Laughter, is that a movie? Where do you live in the USA? I live in the East Coast, New Jersey area. Have you seen Dune Part 2? I have. Dune Part 2 is incredible. I loved Dune Part 2. I really loved Dune Part 1. Dune Part 2 was amazing. I have to watch it again. Uh, Is it kind of weird that I sleep next to Timmy Chalamet? Maybe. I don't know. How to keep motivation in times of discouragement. Uh, I'm not perfect. I struggle, but I think something that I am good at is mentality. I feel like I have a very strong mind, and I take everything that life throws at me with a very strong um, sense of integrity towards what I know and what I believe. Spiritually. Um, I think that helps me with motivation, everything that I'm doing. And again, just inviting things, everything that I've just talking about, like just inviting what life brings. Um, that is the kind of foundation, belief foundation, to then decide how you want to behave and how you want to act and what you want to do from here. Um, and if it's a matter of like struggling to do things when either things are hard or things seem impossible, yeah, I mean, think things go up and down. Things go in and out of phases. Things don't always have to be perfect. You don't always have to be on the clock 24/7 and no days off kind of deal. You don't have to live that way. In fact, it can be more productive to take the time off during a hard time than to force yourself through something. But never give up. Just never give up. As long as you don't give up, then you're committing to the long term journey, and you are doing the things that you know you need to do right now, which can look like anything, could take on any form. But as long as you don't give up, you're doing exactly what you need to do. You're just following the heart, following what you know you need to do, and that is the motivation, is to stay committed to what you know you need to do, what you know you need to achieve, and how you need to feel, and everything. Um, and just remember, like I'm on the right path. I'm doing good. Maybe this is hard right now. This is discouraging, but I'm doing what I know I need to do, whatever form that looks like. What's next after college? Ne- this summer, I'm going to be doing a lot of content with all my free time. And it's going to be the first summer, the second summer of making content. Now, last summer, I started making content. And this summer, with all this free time, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. Working on my music. Um, and as far as filmmaking goes, I'm going to finish my senior thesis film, which is coming along incredible. I'm going to finish it by the end of this month. And then be working on a feature script with my friend Cassius, who's out in Chicago, and then I think me and him might we gotta see, we gotta see, but hopefully making a feature film pretty soon, which is gonna be crazy. But besides that, specifically wise, like location wise, going where God takes me. Um, I have a lot of trust. I don't. It's not something I have ever worried about or ever been. I've never been anxious about the future. What's after college? Just been excited because I know everything works out. Everything happens for a reason. Everything's already worked out for me. So why do I have to think about it? Um, do you have any siblings? I have three younger siblings, two younger brothers, younger sister. Love them to death. They live about an hour away from campus. Um, yeah, they're all in high school. Do you think there's a reason why something bad happens, or is it just everything the result of our own decisions? There's always a reason why everything happens. Um, the reason I believe that is because I believe in God. I have a very strong spiritual life. But I say this a lot in my own videos. Even if you don't believe in God, you need to come close to yourself and your own soul. And also, it's worth the creative engagement of the mind to imagine your life as if an intentional creator made everything happen, like it was intentionally programmed and made this way. I think it is worth, even if you don't want to think it, or even if you don't think or believe that, it is worth engaging your mind creatively to imagine that, and then be like, okay, what is life trying to show me? What could this creator be trying to show me through what is happening right now? I promise, if you do that, the wisdom and answers that come for your soul will be profound. You will look at more meaning in these places. And you will look at the bad things as intentional. You look at the bad things as trying to show you something that you know you need to do. And in terms of everything being the result of our own decisions, I mean, there's no easy. I don't think it's so black and white. Um, I think that we have free will. We make decisions that we see play out in the world. But it's not everything. There's so much that's out of our control. Um, I think you're tapping on something very, like, you're tapping on a whole rabbit hole about fate and free will, and kind of what Dune is about, in a way. The idea of prophecy and the way of the chosen, the idea of fate and the chosen one, and all this stuff. Beowulf, all these myths. So I mean, that rabbit hole goes deep, but to answer, I guess, more surface level, um, you can have any regrets in life, but you do the best that you can, and you don't become attached to regret, and to things playing out the way that maybe you really wanted them to, and taking everything. Um, and I think that as long as you make decisions from the heart, it can't steer you wrong, even if it plays out in a way that maybe you didn't want it to. You knew it was the best thing, and this is playing out the way it needs to play. And again, you take that and you invite that, and your scope of life expands, I believe. Hello, I try to find great YouTube videos with much passion. Most videos out there don't feel fresh. Meanwhile, yours, love your videos, man. Oh, that means a lot. Thank you for expressing that. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm happy that my videos come across that way. I'm happy that you're here, part of the community. I'm happy that you're enjoying the videos. I make the videos for people like you. So it's incredible to have you here, JDL. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy the videos, support the videos. Yeah, we're going very far with this YouTube channel. We've already gone far. We've already gone to crazy places, but we're going even bigger. And it's very exciting. It's extremely exciting for me. Where are you going to, LA? After Laughter is a Paramore album. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, interesting. I'll listen to it. LA, who knows? Maybe. Um, I don't know. I know that the East Coast, New Jersey, is going to become like the next Hollywood in the next 5 years or 10 years. I think it's going to be a huge thing, especially with the new Netflix studio opening up. But yeah, I want to go across the map. I want to travel the world making films. So for me, it's like, I don't know. I don't have a specific place. LA would be awesome. I definitely want to get out to LA. I've been there a few times, but not for anything job related. But I was actually there because of Nintendo Wii, like the Wii championships, national championships. I was there with my dad. We were competing because we did some kind of tournament. It was crazy. That's a crazy story. That's for another time. But yeah, I want to go to LA at some point or another, job related. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, average Dune enthusiast. That might be me. Thank you, brother. Of course, of course. Thank you for opening up. It's okay too to take a break, even though I just took one. I'm making stories, but every time I do it, I get so easily tired. You do what you feel you need to do. There's never a there's never a specific formula. There's no one size fits all. There's no rules of this is always this way and this is always that. If you feel like a break right now or something, like that along those lines is truly best for you, then you do that. If you feel truly inside like this is an excuse to stay away from this, then you don't. You reflect more on it. Um, but again, only you have that within you. Only you have that true answer. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's the best thing that you could be doing? You could journal about it. Um, but yeah, and also, why do you get tired? Why do you think you get so tired from making stories? Again, this idea of unblocking, right? Finding the fun in something. The more you find the fun, the passion, then it's something you want to do. It doesn't feel like something you have to. The heart deceives. Um, I think that it's tough to tell between what your heart truly wants and what your I don't even know what you would describe a body wants. The part of you that just wants to feel good. Um, I think they're two different things. I don't think the heart ever deceives in the way of the heart leads you the wrong way. The true heart, your true heart, always leads you the right way. Um, but your heart can lead you in a direction where you experience pain and heartbreak. That's not necessarily deception or the heart deceiving. It's the heart bringing you somewhere that you need to go, even if it's painful. Um, but yeah, I think that if you truly unlock your heart and your soul and true answers, then you will never be led astray. It may not look like it, even though you may not have the biggest channel on YouTube or as many views as Mr. Beast. Know your impact cuts much deeper than you quite realize. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much for saying that. That's awesome. Thank you. And I know I don't want anything more or less than what I have right now with all of you guys. Going back to the idea that, we're all getting exactly what we need right now. If my channel were any bigger or smaller, then it wouldn't create the beautiful result right now and in the future. I need to have, this amount of people watching my content now. Like these are the people, these are the people that we're all talking with and exchanging knowledge and wisdom with. And it's a beautiful thing. And I appreciate all of you guys supporting the content. Um, and yeah, it's beautiful that so many people resonate with the videos and we can have these discussions. And I think they're very important in the world we live in now. All of us have so much potential and power, and we need to use it for good. We need to use it for the best. We need to build lives, um, and, build lives that support ourselves and others around us. The more we're conscious about creating our life, then it's the more beautiful. And that's what I try to inspire. Your full song coming out? Yeah, it's coming out soon. Um, it might come out after graduation. I'm hoping to get it out sooner, but just because I'm so busy with my film and my schoolwork and pulling the strings together. But it's there. It's in its final mixing stage. Everything else is done. It sounds amazing. A very strong feeling that one day you'll be a very successful person. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Success feels success. So I wish you the best as well. And I'm very excited for the future. Excited where life will take me. Conscious creator. Yes. You get recognized on the street. Crowds swarm around me when I step outside. No, I do get recognized by my just people at school. Um, I love people. I love saying hi to people. I love. I think I'm an. I thought I was an introvert for a while, but I might be an extrovert. I don't know. I get my energy from so many places, so it's. But I think I'm probably more of an introvert because I get it more from my solitude time. But yeah, no, I love saying hey to people. Yo, Tim, I'm gonna join you soon. Don't worry. I'm an atheist. I used to believe in God very much, but I became atheist a few years ago. This doesn't mean that I have become unethical, but I don't find it to be irrational anymore. I get that. Totally get that. And you're right, it's not unethical. I was born and raised Roman Catholic, and I became atheist for a bit, then became more spiritual and now I've been recently coming closer to Jesus and the Bible, doing things that my soul resonates with. I would not describe myself I would not identify as a Christian, as someone religious. I wouldn't describe myself as that. I do believe in God. I believe that. and I surrender my life to God because um, God knows the best for me. Um, and yeah, I think that there's again back to everything happens for a reason. Everything's perfectly happening right now. Um, I'm on my journey. You're on your journey. Everyone else is on their journey. And the best thing that we can do for our own individual journeys is to keep an open heart, an open soul, and doing what we know and what we feel is best. And always self-reflecting, always digging down to questioning, what society's telling you and to tap more into yourself and your own soul and your own heart. And those things. It's the best thing that we can be doing. And then in that way, life cannot lead us astray. Our heart cannot lead us. Our true heart and soul cannot lead us astray. I truly believe that. Go to Paris. I want to go to Paris very badly. Very excited for Paris. Very excited. Thanks for your point of view. I need to hear something like that. That's awesome. I'm happy that you resonate. I'm happy that you're here to hear it. It's great. Hello, Tozak. How's it going? I hope all's going well for you in life and your creative endeavors. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope everything's going well for you as well. Um, yeah, no, I'm doing great. I'm doing great with everything, with all of my creative endeavors. And right now I'm just trying to enjoy life as a college student before it's over. So feeling good. I'm very grateful for all of you guys for being here. I believe in God. God is cool beans. God is cool beans, indeed. God bless Tommy the Tomster. Ambivert, maybe. I've heard that before, maybe. God bless you as well, Zevian. God bless all of you. I'm Hindu, was Hindu, but I've done my schooling in a Covenant school in India. Ah, okay, I see. I see. Interesting. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I never went to. My mom went to Catholic school and religious school, not me. Um, but also it's good to analyze, like look at your life as a creative story, as a like an author wrote it, and look at the meaning of certain things in your life. Um, like where you grew up, what schools you went to, how's this impacting your mission, who you are as a person. Why do you think this happened? Because it happened for a reason. Why was it designed this way? Engage that creative imagination. Try to look for meaning in those places, and you'll discover profound things. Um, okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the live stream. Thank you so much. Wow, we went longer than expected. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. All of you guys are incredible. Thank you so much for your support, your love. I couldn't be more excited for the future. Couldn't be more excited for um, everything that all the content that's gonna come this summer, and yeah, there's so much to be grateful about, and you guys, again, like I said, I hope you all are doing incredible, doing great with your projects, with life in general. Go journal, do something great for yourself today. It's Saturday. It's a good day. Today is no better is no better or worse than any other day in our life. We just need to see the beauty. We just need to see what's all around us all the time already. Have an open heart, have an open soul, do something good for yourself. Give yourself permission to have peace today in the right places. Give yourself permission to smile, to laugh at something, to do something joyful for yourself. Um, and yeah, you guys are all incredible. I love you guys a lot. And I'm going to go hang out or do some work on my film, sound and color, hang out with my friends, watch the March Madness games. You guys should watch the March Madness games if you're interested at all in sports. There's two good games starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time here. So in like 3 hours or so. And then the second semifinal starts at 9. Those are gonna be a lot of fun. Um and yeah, cool guys. Bruh. Bruh. You're gonna make it. Thank you, bro. He has made it. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've all made it already. Let's keep making it. Let's keep making it. Keep making it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Bozo. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Hamord. Thank you, Ajitesh. Thank you, Mastercard, BR, Zevi, and Sarvian. Don't party too hard. No, no. Not too hard, not too hard. Ciao, ciao. See you, everyone. Have a good rest of the day. Peace out. Dream on. Work on the projects. Work on yourself. Have fun today. I'll see you all very, very soon. Very soon. All right. Peace.